Welcome back to another episode of Goat Worthy Reactions, where we mainly like to focus on the goats on this channel. And today, shout out to the boy Token. Hit me up on Instagram and say, yo, you need to get to this one ASAP. Appreciate you, big bro. He actually sent it to me a few days early, so this request I've actually did when it's coming out Friday, but I did it Wednesday. But anyways, shout out to Token, man. I had let him know that I'm a big fan of Diggy Grave, so it's pretty cool that they got a collab going on. I'm not sure or familiar with who Reid is, so I guess we're gonna get familiar now. The song is called Mercedes. Let's get to it. Let's not waste no more time, man.
Yeah, baby, that's a new Mercedes. Screaming out, yeah, baby, that's a fucking baby. That's a yeah, baby, that's a new Mercedes. Screaming out, yeah, baby, baby, that's a fucking baby. That's a yeah, baby.
Damn, who be making Token's beats, bro?
Where the freaks don't hide much, East Coast time and the streets don't line up. Broke my piece, I don't even drive clean, but a shotgun queen, let her ego rise up.
Run this whole thing back. Run this whole thing back.
When I post my associates, T put the mic in the micro doses, T put the mic in the micro doses. Everybody they get a CD more sleep.
Yeah, baby, that's a new Mercedes. Screaming out, yeah, baby, that's a fucking baby. That's a yeah, baby, that's a new Mercedes. Screaming out, yeah, baby, baby, that's a fucking baby. That's a yeah, baby, Mercedes. Screaming out, yeah, baby.
Diggy, that boy Diggy's a beast. Who's Reid though? This beat's crazy.
Came from the city where the freaks don't hide much, East Coast time and the streets don't line up. Broke my piece, I don't even drive clean, but a shotgun queen, let her ego rise up. Trying to make mom less scared and my bro more focused. Get him a little buzz when I post my associates. T put the mic in the micro doses, T put the mic in the micro doses. Everybody in a Jeep need more sleep. Body too crap, but she don't crack smile. Think about it now, no one's ever seen her teeth, and I know I don't feel them. Gates out back like Bill and I build them. Bro, just want good feels and I feel them. Start new life off pills, he a pilgrim.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yo. Who makes his beats, bro? Who makes his beats? He's got some thumpers, bro. On I'm Not Supposed to Be Here album, which an album that I voted to be the best. That was the best album of 2025 to me. Personally, that was the best album that came out all year. We had a bunch of heavy hitters, all independent artists. That to me was the best album, best body of work. He spoke about a lot of personal stuff. I didn't know Token to be on that type of time, and apparently, from what I'm told by the Token fans, that he's usually not on that type of time. So they said that was the most personal they've ever heard him as well. So that was good to know, and that was a good way for me to start because that's the kind of music I like. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good way to tap into Token. But yeah, Token's a cool dude, man. He's a cool dude, man. Down to earth kind of guy. He's straight. He's good in my book. All right, so hold on. Let's see what he said here. Let's see what he said here. He said, screaming out, yeah, baby. He said, I came from the city where the freaks don't hide much. East Coast time and the streets don't line up. I love that because he's got the internal rhymes going on with the external. Obviously, the external has to rhyme, but multisyllabic syllables. But he says, came from the city where the freaks don't hide much. Streets don't line up, right? But let's break it down. So he said, came from the city where the freaks don't hide much. East Coast time and the streets don't line up. Broke my piece. I don't even drive clean. With the shotgun queen, let an ego rise up. I like that because he waited. So on the first two bars, he did the rhyme structure for the first two bars. The third structure, he just stretched out the E rhyme scheme, and then he came back with the I at the end, right, with the ego rise up. That was cool. But in between, he just stressed out the E rhyme scheme. E rhyme scheme is one of my favorite rhyme schemes because there's just so much you could do with it. But it also can get repetitive, and it could also sound basic and easy. So you got to be real creative, especially if you're not using like I don't know, high vernacular or anything like that. If your verbiage is just kind of weak a little bit, to me it's gonna sound trash. You feel me? But Token's a high level lyricist, so I like the way he pieced that together. Came from the city where the freaks don't hide much. East Coast time and the streets don't line up. Broke my piece. I don't even drive clean. With the shotgun queen, let the ego rise up. That's fire. That's stupid fire. Run that verse back.
The city where the freaks don't hide much. East Coast time and the streets don't line up. Broke my piece. I don't even drive clean, but a shotgun queen, let her less scared and my bro more focused. Get him a little buzz when I post my associates. T put the mic in the micro doses. T put the mic in the micro doses. Everybody in a Jeep need more sleep. Body too crap, but you don't crack smile. Think about it now, no one's ever seen her teeth, and I know I don't feel them. Gates out back like Bill, and I build them. Bro, just want good feels, and I feel them. Start new life off pills, he a pilgrim.
Token's silly as hell too. Like he be saying some silly stuff sometimes. He's funny. I wonder how he's like. I've never really watched an interview of Token, so I wonder how he is personality wise. You feel me? Like I've chatted up with him a couple times, but nothing. I haven't had any like in depth conversations. I'm sure he's hit up like multiple reactors. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody special, but I think he saw my reaction to the song with him and Ren, and I guess that's why he decided to hit me up. But yeah, I haven't talked to him on a personal level just yet, but hopefully we'll tap into something like that. Hope I could build with him. But seems like a funny guy is what I would say. So sometimes you could tell by in an interview what type of person somebody is. He could just be a super duper just like recluse. Like, he could just be like a super introvert. I can see that happen. It's kind of like Eminem is like crazy on the beat. Personality's wild. Just has wild stuff, shock value. You know what I'm saying? High level lyricist, super talented dude. And then in an interview, he's just like monotone. Like he's just regular, right? It's like he's been through so much. Token's been through a lot that I've learned from listening to that first album. But yeah. I like the rhyme scheme he went into, but he said my favorite thing though, outside of the rhyme structure he did, was the way I'll explain it right here. Hold on. Let me play the beat.
T put the mic in the micro doses. When I post my associates, T put the mic in.
I like when the beat does like a repetitive bounce. So whoever produced the record, and I don't mean made the beat, I mean like whoever did the engineering here did a good job right there with the doom 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 doom. And he does that a lot actually. He does like on that song Jeep, he did that too. He did that as well. He made mention of Jeep, so he's staying within the scheme of his latter career so far.
Focus, get him a little buzz when I post my associates. T put the mic in the micro doses. T put the mic in the micro doses. Everybody in a Jeep need more sleep. Body too crap, but you don't crack smile. Think about it now, no one's ever seen her teeth, and I know I don't feel them. Gates out back like Bill, and I build them. Bro, just want good feels, and I feel them. Start new life off pills, he a pilgrim.
Damn. Off pills, he a pilgrim. Wait, that's kind of hard though. Bro just want good feels, and I feel him. But he said start new life off pills. He a pilgrim. That's kind of hard though. He's Token says things that like I'm not gonna say are complicated, but I think that he finds like interesting ways to say things that might come off as simple, but when you read them, I think his lyrics are most impressive when they're read. You know what I'm saying? He sounds good. He got a dope flow. He does all that. You know, he checks all the boxes. But my favorite thing is to read lyrics. Like when I read, if I read Black Thought's, no, not even Black Thought. If I read Andre 3000 lyrics, when I read his lyrics, I'm just like, bro, how did you write this? Like he made simple sound so difficult. Like when I'm reading it, it sounds hella difficult. And that's the type of rapper Token is. Like I read his lyrics and I'm like, okay, damn. That you got to read him to understand how much work he's putting in, right? Because he has to craft these words. So someone who takes their craft serious, I would think. Yeah.
I'm too cold every time I flow. I should move down south where the warm wind blow. Blow cocaine drip out my nose. Start a brand new life with a brand new home. Run through nights like a run through walls. Get a graveyard bitch who love the bone. I've been turning heads, exorcism led. I've been losing no sleep, bitch. I've been off the meds, levitate from bed. You've been up on your knees, bitch. I've been chasing red, you've been chasing dead. Looking up now to me, snitch. I've been ducking feds in the fucking bins, bumping Token and Reid.
Link up with Token and we floating. Geeked up of all of that potion.
Hey.
Smoking, never choking. This motion turn to explosion. Mic smoking, I might close in. Hit 'em broad day out in the open. So frozen, still the chosen. Fuck around, get your whole job broken, bitch. I'ma pull up wherever your
Now hold on. Cause he came in with the nuck if you buck flow. I gotta hear that Diggy Grade verse one more time.
Looking up now to me, snitch.
He came in with the nuck if you buck.
Link up with Token and we floating.
And we ready to fight.
Well spoken, never choking. This motion turn to explosion. Mic smoking, I might close in. Hit 'em broad day out in the open. So frozen, still the chosen. Fuck around, get your whole job broken, bitch. I'ma pull up wherever your punk ass reside. Might see me hanging out the whip and tugging back on the slide. I'ma need that loot, I'ma need some more of that shit.
stupid though. He said I'm too cold every time I flow. He said I should move down south where the warm wind blow. Blow cocaine dripped out my nose. Start a brand new life with a brand new hoe. He said run through nights like I run through walls. Get a graveyard chick who love to get a graveyard chick who love to bone. He said I've been turning heads, exorcism, yet I've been losing no sleep. He said I've been off the meds, levitating from my bed. You've been up on your knees. I've been chasing bread, I've been chasing death. Looking up now to me, snitch. He said I've been ducking feds in the fucking Benz, bumping token in Reid. Yeah, I mean, I think Diggy Graves on this one was more I don't know what he was focused on, but I think what I like the most about Diggy Graves, not so much the lyricism. I think there was good rhyme structures and good rhyme patterns, but I think more so the sonics. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, number one to me is sonics. Like I put sonics over lyricism. You have to, dog. You have to put the sonics over lyricism because the delivery means more than the words. Sometimes it really does. Because you could write the most super duper lyrical stuff, and like if you don't know how to deliver it, it doesn't mean anything. Because on the other end, you could write something that's not so lyrical, pretty basic, but if you deliver it with excellence, it sounds good. It's got replay value. It can last. So that right there tells you that sonics is more important than lyricism. They're both very important. They're a 1-2 punch. You need them both. You should have them both. But what's more important than the other, it's, and I'm a lyrics guy, but I'm being honest, sonics is number one. So sonically, I think Diggy Graves had a dope verse, and he has some cool rhyme patterns, and that has to do with the sonics as well. The other dude, Terry Reid, not much of a lyricist, I don't think, not on this track anyways. But he did add a bounce. He did add a groove. He did add flavor to the track. He did add something that wasn't so rapidy rap. He kind of added just a vibe to it. And it's pretty good that they ended on that note too. They ended on a Bobby type note, Bobby type rapper. That was cool. So sonically wise, it all sounds good. This song's pretty short though, dog. Songs like this need to be a little longer. I say like 30 seconds longer. 30 seconds. 3 minutes is a sweet spot because if you got 3 rappers on there, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Come on, Token. But anyways, that was Token, Terry Reid, Diggy Graves with Mercedes. Dope video. I think Token has like a new videographer or something like that. Like his videos just like, even when they're basic and simple, they're shot so dope. Like they're shot so, I don't know. Either that or I don't know, he got his money up. One or the other. We out.